If you've ever dreamed of managing an airport, building a medieval village, or just quietly planting potatoes, you're in the right place. Simulation games are leveling up in 2025, offering everything from slow-burn realism to wild creativity. Whether you're into chaos, calm, or control, these are the sim titles you absolutely shouldn't miss. Let's dive in. Let's kick things off with something heavy. Literally. RoadCraft is all about disaster relief and construction, putting you behind the wheel of massive machinery to rebuild roads and infrastructure. It's got impressively realistic vehicle physics and a slow, strategic pace that fans of SnowRunner will appreciate. Multiplayer adds a nice cooperative touch, and the physics engine really shines. But don't expect a smooth ride. The controls can be finicky, and the AI doesn't always play nice. Customization is a bit limited too, but if you're into methodical, physics-driven gameplay, RoadCraft is worth the grind. Now, if you prefer your vehicles with a bit more apocalypse, check out Drive Beyond Horizons. This one drops you into a massive, procedurally generated wasteland with nothing but a busted car and a dream. You'll scavenge for parts, dodge zombies, and brave harsh weather, all while managing fuel, food, and survival basics. It's part survival sim, part road trip, with deep car customization and dynamic systems that keep every journey feeling fresh. Just a heads up, if you're tired of zombies, this one might not win you over, but the driving and exploration loop is genuinely satisfying. Switching gears? Literally. Let's talk racing. F125 continues the franchise's trend toward ultra-realism, and this year's edition brings some major upgrades. The revamped My Team 2.0 mode lets you build and race as your own team, while the Breaking Point story adds another layer of narrative drama. With 5 newly laser-scanned circuits, including a stunning Suzuka, and expanded co-op and career options, there's a lot to love here. It's definitely built for serious fans, though casual players might find the depth a little overwhelming. From the racetrack to the museum floor, 2 Point Museum brings the series' signature charm into the world of quirky exhibits and ancient artifacts. Here, you'll manage staff, send them on expeditions, and curate wacky, wonderful displays to wow your visitors. It's packed with personality, British humor, and a surprisingly deep management loop. Some of the jokes wear thin after a while, but the game's heart is in the right place, and fans of 2 Point Hospital or Campus will feel right at home. Now, for something a little more controversial. Schedule I is an indie drug-dealing simulator that's been making waves on Steam, and for good reason. You start small and work your way up the criminal ladder, managing resources, expanding your empire, and dodging trouble with the law. It's smart, strategic, and surprisingly deep, with a dash of dark humor. Of course, the subject matter won't appeal to everyone, and the tone can be a bit edgy. But gameplay-wise, it's sharp, chaotic, and seriously addictive. If crime's not your style, maybe solving it is. The Precinct puts you in the shoes of rookie cop Nick Cordell Jr., patrolling a 1980s-inspired city dripping in neon and grit. The game combines open-world driving, procedural crime-solving, and good old-fashioned foot patrols. It captures the feel of classic cop shows and early GTA titles, with car chases, shootouts, and side missions galore. The writing leans into camp, and evidence collection can get repetitive, but there's real charm in its retro aesthetic and varied gameplay. Let's slow things down with inZOI, a life sim that's aiming to go head-to-head with The Sims. Visually, it's stunning with ultra-detailed characters and beautifully rendered environments. You get full control over your ZOIs, that's what the characters are called, along with tools for city building, relationship management, and everyday life. That said, it's still finding its footing. Bugs, limited narrative hooks, and wonky AI hold it back for now. But with its creative freedom and ambition, this is one to watch as it evolves. Next up, we've got a surprise hit supermarket simulator. It sounds mundane, but running your own grocery store turns out to be oddly thrilling. You'll handle everything from stocking shelves and pricing items to hiring staff and balancing the books, all while racing to pay off a shady startup loan. It's dense and rewarding, though the pressure and complexity might be too much for laid-back players. Still, it's already one of the most in-depth retail sims around, and it's only getting better with early access updates. Let's take another spin this time through the winding mountain roads of Japan. Japanese Driftmaster blends open-world exploration with satisfying Simcade-style drifting. The environments are gorgeous and the cars are highly customizable. There's even a manga-inspired story mode and missions ranging from drift challenges to drag races. However, it still feels like a work in progress. Missions are hit or miss, the AI is clunky, and the lack of multiplayer is noticeable. A great concept that just needs more time in the garage. Finally, let's end on a relaxing note. Cast and Chill is exactly what it sounds like, a cozy pixel art fishing game made for winding down. With peaceful natural backdrops, simple but satisfying mechanics, and over 100 types of fish to catch, it nails the chill game vibe. There's even a loyal dog companion and plenty of gear upgrades to keep things interesting. Just don't expect high-stakes gameplay, this one's purely about the vibe. So there you have it, 10 simulation games that are making big waves in 2025, whether you're into dirt roads, data sheets, or deep-sea fishing. Which one are you picking up first? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed the list, hit like, subscribe, and maybe even ring that bell for more game roundups and reviews.